Well, hello. Yes, yes. Hello, individuals and individualies and people. The peoples. I've got a cat. He's got fur all over him. Here. You're going to be here, and you're going to make sure that I actually draw something today, all right? You stay right there, cat. You silly cat. Get our stuff ready. Get our frog. Gotta have our frog. I don't know what this is. Cloth? It's frog cloth. That's all it is. Here, you hold my pencil. Good boy. You a good boy? How is everybody? What is going on in your world? Does anything cool happen in your world? Yo, did you know today is Sunday? I didn't know today was Sunday. I had this inclination that it was Sunday, but it didn't hit home until I realized, I looked at, a calendar and it said, yo, it's Sunday. And I'm like, well, shoot. Because I know we've been over this. Sunday just means that Monday is right around the corner. And Monday is one of the worst days of the week. It really is. Horrible, horrible day Monday is. It's just a horrible time. Oh, yeah, that's right. A lot of you people are going to have some time off, because America's, it's Thanksgiving. 1 p.m. You shouldn't have even. I know they get you a half day. I guess, well, I know why they do half days, but honestly, if there was a half day, I wouldn't even show up half the time. Because you know why schools have to put the half day in there? So that way you don't have to go in for a full day at the end of the year. Because you got to spend so many days legally, in school. And it's like, God. I legally have to spend time, at your school. Ain't that weird? So if anyone's unclear, I put out a pinned message on the top, so that way the stream goes pretty smoothly. No requests today. I decided just not doing requests this week. Might start those up next week. It will depend. I gotta see if I'm still feeling kind of sick or if I get better. But I need to redo this whole request thing because I get just too many. So either I'll figure something out. What I might do is I might pick out everything first and then let people vote on it. But individually taking a request from every single person that comes in, it's getting to the point where now so many people are coming in, I can't keep up with them. So I gotta stop taking individual requests. The only way I would take individuals at this point is if somebody was a channel member, that can be one of their little benefits. But I know I have to do something because so many now. But that's something for another day. I'm not gonna try to explain that away today or anything because it's drawing time, and drawing time is good time. All right. Yeah. Hey, look, if the channel was a little smaller, I could probably get away. If there's only 2 or 3 people in here, I mean that's cool. But if there's, if I open up the stream and I've already got 10 requests to do, then that's too much. I wouldn't be able to do all of them, especially if I'm only drawing for a few hours. So, I mean, you don't want me to be here all night, do you? Or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you do. You want to keep me all to yourself, don't you? Just kind of secretly have me there, you know. Oh my God. I'm going to do my best not to complain every time an ad comes up on the music, but I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee it. Yeah, I'm using my pen today. I pretty much use a pen to sketch all the time now. I rarely use pencil anymore. I mean, I can't say I haven't learned anything. I've learned quite a lot from using a pen. I'd highly recommend it. Definitely give it a try if you haven't. Right, Kitty? Yes, Kitty says yes. Oh, and just, unfortunately, there's no cats up here, so I don't know if we're going to have a cat breaker today or not yet. What I'll probably do is I'll shake my treat bag and see if any of the cats come up from the downstairs. They're all sleeping downstairs. They had a hard day, apparently. Sleeping all day, chasing fake mice. Yeah, give it a go. I don't know if there's some sort of like psychological component about the fact that you can't erase things, but I have to say I've definitely improved from switching from a pencil to a pen. That I can say. I don't know the science, I just know it works, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're lucky. My cats don't sleep next to me. I feel like I gotta beg them to spend time with me sometimes. Oh, shit. Getting into the Caribbean. Some of this music just cheers me up to the max. I'll be in a bad mood. I turn on some of this Kirby music, or whatever this is. It's just so good. Oh, there might also be some light singing on my end, so get ready for that. Another Dandy's World stream? I'm sure we could fit in there. I'm sure my schedule isn't so tight we can't do some of that. I really want to try drawing some of those sinister versions of a lot of the characters. Those were actually pretty interesting. I'm still never gonna get good over the Gordy sinister version. He had those little horse hooves, and I saw his walking animation. Dude, that was peak. I liked that. He looked so cute. Of course, I'm sure, like, he's absolutely terrifying, you know, in the game, but he was pretty cute, you know. Oh, cool, what's this? Oh, cute, it's a goat. What's the little goat doing? Oh my gosh. Dude, that gets me every time. Well, thanks, Bean. It must be the music. It's gotta be the music making everything good. Bean, you're such a bean. No, wait, isn't this Yoshi's Island? I know this song from somewhere. I feel like it's Yoshi's Island. So what is everyone drawing today? I saw somebody said that they were drawing a seal earlier. Is it a cute baby seal? Like, I feel like I need more deets. I need details. What kind of seal? Was he cute? Was he adorable? Was he trying to catch a fish? Yes, you should start drawing more. Bean. Here, if you start drawing now, I'll shower you with compliments and root you on. I'll say, good work, and keep it going, Bean, and look at them beans, and other cool things that are encouraging, you know? Yeah, darn right, Bean. That's what it's about. Star Kitty is very happy you have decided to start drawing. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I need to draw something. Okay, I got one. Good job, Rose. Keep up the good work. That's what I like to see. Keep drawing. Dude, just think about it. Like, picture this. Say you draw, right? You've been drawing for a while. And, like, in a couple years, you decide, hey, I want to start doing artist alleys, right? Get this. You do artist alleys, and maybe one day you might have a booth next to me as we're selling our art to millions of fans worldwide. Imagine that. Can you imagine how cool that would be? And you could, and like, just imagine, like, it was me on the other side of, like, the camera, like, encouraging you on, you know? And then all of a sudden, like, you're there in the big leagues, aka the comic convention, selling art. And, like, and we each have, like, multiple fans for our whatever we're drawing, you know? Just, wouldn't that be so cool? That'd be so cool. Dude, that's the kind of stuff you need to think about. If you ever get, like, worried about your art, just remember, dreams happen all the frickin' time. Boom. That's what it's about. Like, imagine you make your own little webcomic, or maybe like an anime or something, and I'll just sell a bunch of dinosaurs and, like, cats. That's what I'll do. That'll be my thing. I'll do cats and stuff. I love cats. stage fright. You don't need, don't worry about stage fright. Don't worry about any of that now. When you realize that a ton of people are going to be lining up in queue waiting to see you, that stage fright goes away, because probably the people meeting you also have stage fright. So it becomes this weird little strange puddle. But don't worry, the people are probably just as nervous to meet you as you are them. Like, I find so many people who are actually, like, nervous to come up and talk to me. And I'm like, what are you doing? Just get over here. Talk about what you want to talk about. Don't worry. Don't worry about who I am. Just come tell me what's up, you know? Although sometimes people don't like to be talked to first when they first walk up to a booth. So I also have a thing where, like, I might greet them and I'll say, just take your time, and then I won't look at them. Because some people get weirded out when, like, someone stares at them walking through their booth. So, like, I'll acknowledge that they're there, let them know, like, hey, I'm right here. But I'm also, like, letting them know, hey, feel free to browse and look at what you look at the price. Like, you know, just look at what you want to look at. I'm not going to bother you about it. I'm not going to tell you about my deals. I'm not going to try to convince you to buy anything. Just come up, you know, be comfortable, you know. Because I would hate that at conventions. Like, sometimes people would try to talk to me a little bit too much. And I'm like, man, if I feel this way, I bet someone else feels that way. And that actually does help. Because then people don't feel so compelled to, you know, not so worried. You know, they should feel comfortable when they come and interact with you, you know. Because interacting with the people at a convention is half the battle. You know. If someone doesn't have a good interaction, they may perceive you or your art a little differently. So it's just best to make them feel as comfortable as they can while you're with them, you know. Oh, hey, what's up, Jimmy? What are you doing? You gonna come play with us? Do they seem efficient? I guess these lines do seem pretty efficient, huh? They look like they're doing good. I'm so used to drawing with pen. Like, every time I put down a line, I feel like I have to think about exactly where it goes first. Like, I can't just sketch half-heartedly, you know? Hey, I got good news. So everybody who says that they wish they could draw like this, I got great news. You can. I know. You think I'm just joshing you. But no, I'm being serious. You can. All of this is obtainable. Obtainable. Sure, it takes a little practice, takes a little dedication, but you don't have to worry about being born with talent. You don't need to worry about knowing some secrets. You don't need to worry about any of that. You just need to keep drawing. As that cliche saying goes, you just gotta keep drawing, you know. Well, it turns out they were right. They left out a few parts to that, but they were right. Yep, you just gotta keep drawing. Well, hello, what's up? Ooh, you're drawing an alchemist? I think what I need to do is come up with some new OCs. I draw a lot of, like, random characters and random designs based on whatever I feel like. I don't really have anything, like, OC-ish, you know? Oh, it's getting fancy up in here again. Getting fancy. Ooh, you're doing Dandy's World stuff? Sweet. Okay, Bean, here's something. So here's what I don't get. I don't like how people who assume that, like, so say I draw, like, say you or I, we draw an animal that's, like, humanoid. Like, I guess it's automatically assumed we're furries, and we're not, you know, just because, you know, we like, you know, a goat humanoid or, like, a cat person, it doesn't mean you're a furry, you know? I hate how people sometimes will assume that. Do people still give flack for that nowadays? Like, if you draw something like that, people automatically assume, you know, you're a furry, or you, like, you know, you swing that way. I feel like they do. I don't know why they do. They clearly don't know anything or know any better. It's like you're generalizing way too hard there, my friend. Like, some people, when I would draw dragons a lot in school, and I guess they assumed that I liked to, like, act like a dragon and just other weird stuff, and I would get bullied for it quite a lot. It's like, no, I just think dragons are pretty OP, as you should, you know, and yeah, like, this might be Kirby 64. It's just an hour of upbeat music. We've got the Kirby over there, looking good. Well, hey, wise girl, what's up? You gonna hang out today? Maybe draw a little bit? Get some of that drawing in? Right, Star Kitty? Yes. Alright, good job. Make sure to date your work. Dude, it's almost the end of the year. It's coming up so close. Almost the end of the year. Yes, you should still date your work. I don't care if your work is a scribble, if your work is the best thing you've ever done. I don't care what your work is. You should always date it and keep it. I know, it's tempting to throw bad work that you made. It looks like a dumpster fire. But, so I take all these papers and I put them in a binder, and then I flip through them and I say, oh, okay, so this is what I was doing in January. Oh, okay, I see that, you know? It's just a way to flip through my work later and, you know, like, look at things, you know? You don't ever do that? It might make probably more of an impact if maybe you're a little older. I know when I was younger, well, I was really, really particular. I would keep everything, but I know a lot of other younger artists, they don't see the value in it. You know, like, if you make bad art, why keep it, right? But sometimes you just want to, like, look back at your art, you know, and, like, see what you were doing. help later on, like if you're feeling stuck, or if you feel like maybe you're not going anywhere with your art, if you can look back and chronologically say, oh, you know what, I actually did do good here, here, and here, you know. See? See how saving your art, you can kind of look back at things and, you know, see how you did and how you improved and everything. Ooh, you get jump scared by your own art? Well, that's not good. Do you ever like get into like a phase where you just like drawing, like I know you said teeth. There was a phase where I would just draw like fangs and stuff, and they weren't attached to anything. It was just like a row of fangs, and it looked, I don't know, kind of looked like a creepy monster, kinda. And then, you know, like you said, you would, you know, kind of like flip through it and you would just see nothing but like a row of fangs. And then it creeped me out kind of a little bit too much. So then I started like drawing mouths, like vampire mouths and stuff, like, because, you know, the fangs were awesome. So I draw like that, but then it just looked like a bunch of things were trying to eat me. So then I had to stop that too. See, sometimes I just like drawing one part of something, you know, like for, I like drawing eyes, but I don't like drawing the rest of the face, you know, I'd rather just draw a bunch of eyes, you know. Sometimes you get into that phase where you're like, man, I just want to draw this, but I don't want to draw the rest of it, you know? Well, hey, welcome. What's going on? Here's my, I thought I had an orange. Clappy Seal. Oh, well, hello. Well, hello, Seal. How are you? Hey, Almosaurus. How's your weekend been? Do you know Thanksgiving is coming up, like, super quick? Ouch. Oh, wow, pardon me, sorry. What do you mean, what kind of Thanksgiving weirdcore? Or, not weirdcore, oh my gosh. No, it is weirdcore. Oh, at first I thought I was saying your name wrong. Just, Thanksgiving is this week. Now, if you don't live in the United States, you probably haven't heard of Thanksgiving or too sure what it is. We basically celebrate how we ruined some Native Americans' lives. I mean, if you want the short, horrible version, that's the short, horrible version. Because Americans are short, horrible people. There's a September Thanksgiving? Really? I've never heard of a September Thanksgiving. Oh, you're in Canada? Yeah. No, this is something different. Oh, cool. You write poems, Ivory? What's up, Brooklyn Animator? How you doing? You know, I don't really find a lot of people that write poems anymore. I make lyrics and stuff for, like occasionally a song, but it's, I don't know. I feel like there's not a whole lot of like, actual poem making, you know. Do you ever write haikus? Oh, cool. There's 100 on the, there's a little 100 part on the screen. Oh, well, cool. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I will not complain when an ad plays. I will not complain. I will not complain. I will not complain. Go faster. There you go. Good job. Oh, cool. What are all these hundreds doing? Oh, well, cool. I don't know how to thank you for all these hundreds. I tried writing haiku once. It was difficult. Oh God, I was not so good. Oh, there's a marshmallow too. Oh, that's crazy. Well, hello there, little marshmallow. How are you? Oh, well, that's no problem, Almosaurus. Like, really, and for any one of you guys watching, you're welcome to arrive and leave whenever you want. This is not, you know, I'm not an artist or a streamer that demands your attention. You know, you're more than welcome to go do whatever you want. You want to go take a break. You want to not even watch. I mean, this is cool. I mean, that's totally your choice. I'll still welcome you as I always do. Feel free to go do whatever you want to do. I'm always appreciative of the time that you spend here. It definitely makes my day a little better. And that's how it should be. Everyone should feel comfortable. Shoot, I like this design. I think I might watercolor this. Oh, Almosaurus. 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 Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get my thing out. Almosaurus. Okay, this is what I drew yesterday. I know, it's pretty big, right? I drew these yesterday. I wanted to show you. I'm sorry, I got excited. I wanted to show you these. This is like water girl, and then this is like secondary water girl, but it's like she's holding like bags of goldfish and she's got fish inside. I know. I'm a doofus, but I'm a big doofus, but that's okay. Yeah, this is what we're going to continue painting today, by the way. In fact, I want to paint her on here. I think it would look so sick. Sick. Want to make it look good, sick. Oh, I was just getting really nerdy and showing off my drawings. I still get that way. No matter how long I've been drawing, I still get excited to show off my little doodles to people. I'm like, oh, look what I did. You know? Come on, you can't tell me you don't get excited to show off like your coolest little piece to somebody. Except I'm on the large scale. I like to do it on social media. You ever like show your art to like your family or someone close to you, and they look at you and they're like, oh, well, that's good, honey. That looks really nice. And like you don't get that satisfaction of like they think it actually genuinely looks cool. That's what I get. Like I'll show like family members and stuff, and they're like, oh, that's nice, Lynn. Good job. And I'm like, well, you could act a little bit more surprised. I spent a good 30 minutes on this. I want like some oohs and ahs, maybe a clap from you. You know, I don't want just, oh, that looks nice, you know. Oh, hey, Sweet Bean. There's so many beans in here. We have another person with Bean as their name. This is going to be a little bean area, a little safe place for beans. If I had a little can, I'd put you all in and you'd be my little can of beans. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Look at all these little beans in here, huh? Such good beans. Dude, okay, Bean, fancy Bean. Let me tell you something. A man with good eyelashes is chef's kiss, okay? No one on the history of Earth has ever said a beautiful, handsome, stunning man has to have no eyelashes, no facial hair. Like, what, you want your guy to look plain? No, let me tell you how it works. When you have a man and you draw him with them nice silky eyelashes, that smooth skin, maybe a little bit of beard, maybe you want a little bit of that goatee, some mutton chop, maybe you want to go with a little bit of the, that, beautiful, okay? Look at all those beans. Yeah, beans. Introduce yourselves. Become friends. That'd be so cool. Well, another ad. Okay, we're going to switch to another video then. You're getting demoted. There we go. I'm a source. That's okay. Go. Dude, you need rest. Heck, I did that like pretty much all this week. I wasn't feeling good and I needed sleep, so I took rest too. Don't feel bad about getting rest. You don't need to apologize to me. Just get rest and be healthy. That's the best thing that you could do for me. Because healthiness means you can draw more. Let's be honest here. Right, and then let me, where's my, do I have a, no, I have a gray, it's right here. Okay, and then last part, where's my, or you know what? Yes, I do see what you did there. Very, very clever, Ivory. You're one of them clever people, aren't you? I can tell. Who said they were going to eat all the snacks? And why would you do that, not leaving me any? Why do you do that? Why do you not leave snacks for people who might need them? Aw, Bean. Ivory, oh my gosh, you're just, you're a slick one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I do actually want to paint her. I think that'd be so fun. All right, I was gonna do a cat break, but I got a problem. There's no cats up here, so I might need to do some fiddling. Let's see if we can entice a cat to get up here. We're gonna use them, this is our cat call. They're greenies. Greenies! Any moment now. I ain't going down there to get him. Right, hold on. Let's see if we can entice a cat to come up here. Oh, shit, it's happening. It's happening. There she is. Yeah, you found my cat call, huh? All right. Now, what are you doing, huh? Do you want a greenie? I think you want a greenie, don't you? Yeah. All right, who wants a greenie? Yeah. You know I see all your chats on my phone, right? Pancake, do you want a greenie? Is that what you want? Yeah. Pancake. Pancake, what are you doing? Pancake. 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 What are you doing? Pancake. Did you want your greenie? Is that how we ask? Probably. It probably is. Here, just... No, you gotta stand over here. What a good girl. Oh, there she is. What a good girl. You want another one? No, she's so furry and fat. No, don't come to me. You gotta stay within... No, you gotta stay over here so people see you. You're here for entertainment. No, look at her. She's entertaining people. Wait, hold on, Pancake. Let's get you some more. No, no, no. Stay. Wait. Wait. Good girl. Wait. No, Pancake, no, wait. Good girl. I gotta try to reteach her the wait command. Sometimes she doesn't wait as good as I want her to. No, what a good girl. You're gonna get fat today. Who's a good girl, huh? Look at my good girl. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Back over here. Is that tasty? Yo, was that tasty? All right, take the one last one from my hand. Good girl. Okay, lick my fingers. They're all greenified. I don't like it on me. No, lick my fingers. Come on. There's greeny dust on them. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. All right. Did we have a greenie? Was that good? Did we like that? Right, Pancake? What a good girl. All right. Come on, you want to sit up on your chair? Come on, let's sit up on our chair. Good girl. Meow. Meow. Yes, that's me. Say hi to all the people. They tell you. All right, was that good? Meow. I'm gonna start painting. Is that okay? Is that okay, Pancake? Oh, where are you going? Oh, doing some yoga? All right. Oh, cool. Hey, another seal, Pancake. Look at the seal. No, 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 don't go away. Look at the seal. Look at the seal. Look. It's on the little... Oh, darn it. She doesn't... She's not even looking. Oh, hey, thanks for the cool little seal and that 100 thing. Oh, okay, sorry. Can I have some belly? Can I have some belly? What a good girl. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Pancake, is it you? Are you the good girl? Oh, don't headbutt me. Oh, bye, Sweet Bean. Thanks for coming by. Pancake, don't lift your butt in the air. You're a lady. There you go. That's better. Ba-dun-dun-ch. Look at all these puns going on today. Bye, Bean. Hope we see you again. Pancake. Meow. What do you think, Pancake? Is that okay? All right. Let's get set up for painting now, all right? Pancake, you gotta move. I need to stand here. You're right in my standing space. Thank you. Don't yell at me. Oh, cool. There's a thank you. Oh, thank you, Almosaurus. You didn't have to. Okay. Yeah, that's where I was going. I got a bit of water, so that'll be okay. I'm going to work on some of the paintings that I was doing yesterday. And I want to add this sketch to what I'm doing today as well. So we were working, or I was working on these right here. So, oh, hey, what's up, Double Chevron? So it's kind of like swirly good stuff, I guess is a good way to put it. And yeah, so we'll put that right there. Hey, Chevron. Well, everything's going well. How has everything been with you? All right, there we go. Let's get this in perspective. We got our things here. Got my brushes. All right, we're ready to go. Chevron, how you been? How's your weekend been? I forget, Chevron, do you do any art or anything, or? Is Genghis okay? Yes, he is. He's downstairs napping. I couldn't get him to come upstairs even though I had the treats. I tried to get him to come upstairs though. Maybe we'll go kidnap him and see what's up. Is that good water, Pancake? All right, let's do some painting. Yo, what's up, croissants? Well, Chevron, what if we knew you for both your riddles and your art? What do you think about that? You think that would be good? It's okay. I don't need to see your artworks to know that you're good. Oh, hey, Shadow. Oh, cool. A Sunday. Well, what's up? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, cool. It's another golden little poop. The only kind of poop I will literally accept. I will accept nothing else. Oh, Pancake, did you find your mouse? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, okay. Well, when you're ready to show it, Chevron, we'll be here. We want to know you for your art, too. Pancake, you scared me. Well, let me put it this way. So this is an art stream. You're here because I'm drawing and hopefully because you want to get inspired to draw. If you're not really here for that and you just kind of want to play around in the chat, then maybe go to another stream to do that, you know? Because there are people who are actually here and like want to ask about techniques, or they need art advice, or they just simply want to enjoy the vibes and the chat, you know? So when you, or when other people come in and they're saying outrageous things like, I've eaten 24 pieces of glue sticks, you know, that's just unrealistic and outrageous, and it's not funny, it's just annoying. You know, we don't want to hear it and we don't care. So I guess, you know, maybe think of it like that, you know. Like, go somewhere else if you want to do that. There's Discord chats, there's other people that probably will role play with you, but not in here. We don't do that in here. I like to think we have a more serious mindset. No, but people have said that. Like, people will come in here and said, oh, I ate a glue stick. Or they'll say something just purely for attention, you know, because they're starved for attention, obviously. So I tell them to go get fed somewhere else, and then I ban them because I'm not going to put up with it. There's so little time in the world, and I'd rather spend that time doing art, not being an idiot. So there you go. Yeah, what up, Bead? Oh, bye, Fancy Bean. And I could put people in timeout. See, I put a pinned message at the very, very top, you know, of my chat. And it says, don't act a fool. And I guess apparently I'm now required to define what that means, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to do what I do. How is it pretty late? It's only like 7:48. Oh, can you get a mod? Oh, geez. 5 a.m.? My God, Chevron, where are you? Let's see, 5 a.m. You in India? No. Well, no, what time zone would that be? Oh, I didn't think about Australia. That's a good one. You're Persian? Oh my gosh. How many of you are secretly a Persian king or queen, and you wanna transfer all your assets to me, and you're gonna need my bank details for that? Anyone want to take up that offer? I will give you some fake details, but I want your real money. I would gladly do that for somebody. And I'll help you transfer all your assets to me, Lynn. Kidding. I will not do that. Do you know how many scammers have gotten rich off that? It's impressive. I've met people who have literally responded to those exact emails, and I thought, wow, you are very dense. I am really funny. No, I know I am. You don't need to tell me. But if you want to tell me, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to revel in it. Yo, I once met a person who got romance scammed by, I don't know where the guy was. It doesn't even matter. But he was a romance scammer. And he convinced this woman by giving the worst possible Photoshop document in the world that I straight out laughed. She was so excited. She was going to get 40 grand from him or something. And she was giving him money. And I saw the document, and it was so badly Photoshopped. I couldn't. I was just surprised that people like that exist. I really was. Made me feel bad because, you know, and we both worked in the medical field, so I don't know. I don't know. All right, bye, Double Chevron. Go get some rest. We miss you. Oh, yeah? Hey, you gotta watch out. Sometimes the people that approach you and want to animate, make sure you vet them first. Make sure they, A, actually have skill, and B, you put them under a non-disclosure because you don't want them to take your idea or your art. So if you do let somebody animate for you, draw for you, stuff like that, make sure you do have some protections for yourself. Because sometimes people will go around basically plagiarizing ideas, you know. I was in the medical field once. Yes. I am highly intelligent. I would love to hear a question. What is your question? I need to know your question. You got up to 4 viewers on your stream. Well, hell there, yeah. Congrats, my friend. And it'll only go up from there. First you start out with 4, and then all of a sudden you get 6, and then you'll be entertaining 60 million people. Aw. Oh, you got me. Dude, why are you so smart, Ivory? I don't like that. You're making me question my sanity. That was the question. Want to hear a question? That was literally their question. That's why I said they were smart, because they certainly got me, you know. Want to not hear a question? Oh, I don't know. Somehow I'm getting confused with all this wordplay. You started doing watercolor? Good, good. Well, hi, Goblin Queen. How are you? I want to... Actually, let me try this. You're going to draw Genghis? Genghis would appreciate that. Hey, Black Sapphire. Yes, what is up, Bombosaurus? What is your question? Oh, thanks for the flower. Oh, well, thanks so much for your gems. They will sparkle nicely. My favorite JP movie. And as JP, you mean Japanese movie, right? Like a Japanese movie? Because I really like Kung Fu Hustle, and I really like Shaolin Soccer. Yo, Poppy. Yo, Wilderness. What up, Claudes? How are you? Yeah, go let your cat in. Don't make Kitty sad. Oh, Jurassic Park? Oh, God, I'm sorry. Let me look up the exact movie, because there is a particular one. I didn't watch the very newest Jurassic Park. And it's been a while since I've watched, well, pretty much any Jurassic Park movie. I mean, the one that I would probably pick is the one from 1993, the original Jurassic Park. But the newer one that just came out, I wasn't interested in seeing it. Oh, hey, it's Doodle and I. How are you? Welcome, how are you? Yeah, I don't, like, even from the previews for the newest Jurassic Park, I could tell I wasn't gonna like it. There is, and it's not so much a nostalgia feeling. Movies have really changed from, you know, say like the 1990s, even early 2000s to, you know, recent ones. I would say 2020 and up, you know. It's, you know, a lot of people like to say, oh, it's because it's you watched it when you were young and you have fond memories of it. I'm like, no, because storytelling really was different back then. And there's too much junk going into movies today, whether it's political or, you know, any other reasoning for that. You know, you can't deny it. I mean, it's everywhere. And people say, well, you know, there's always been political agendas in movies, and I'm like, true. However, it's getting a lot worse. It's getting a lot worse, and you know, with CGI now ruling the movie world and the art world, and now AI starting to make more of a comeback, it's just gonna always get worse, you know? Yeah, what was it? Yo, what's up, Twank? How are you? You're lucky your chat's so killed. Oh my god, so chill. Mine never wants to stay on my lap or anything. When we take another cat break here in a little bit, I gotta go find Genghis. I know he's downstairs somewhere. He didn't show up for his treat, so I gotta probably go bring him manually up here. Oh my gosh, Quanplus, how are you? Well, hello, Katharina. How are you? You're not late. You are just on time. No such thing as being late to art. You silly beans. All right. Let's see if we can add anything to this. Okay, unless it is an art class, yes, then I would say you could be late if it was an art class. Yeah, well, in regards to Fan Art Fridays, I'm going to be starting to change things with how it goes. I'm not going to be able to simply take comments and do fan arts like that. So what I'll most likely do is a channel member could request anything they want. That will never change. But for the general public, I'm probably going to make it a themed fan art night. So I'll choose maybe the theme or the fan arts, and then people will vote on what they want to see, and then I'll do it that way. Because the last time I did the Fan Art Friday, I mean, as soon as the stream started, 10 people came in, they already listed what they wanted, and like doing 10 individual sketches is already a lot, you know, so it became overwhelming really fast. So I just need to figure out a different way to do it. But I won't be able to do individual ones anymore. All right, bye, Quamplus Man. You don't really need pupils if you don't want to. I mean, you're always free to, you know, make the eyes however you want them. Not every eye needs to have a pupil in there, especially when I'm drawing something so far away. Like, this isn't a detailed shot of anything, so I can get away with not, you know, putting it in there if I don't really want to. It also is, like, kind of the style, too. Like, it's there, it's to show a softness, you know, a softness of, you know, the character and everything. So no more Caroline? Oh, well, you can get Caroline if you're a channel member, or maybe I'll even set up, like, not a donation thing, but you know those people who give out gems and stuff? Maybe if they do so many gems, I don't know what it'll be, but I'm not going to be able to simply accept every single person that comes in anymore. I mean, I'm just overworking myself, and it's just becoming more difficult to do, so. Well, hello, Buggums. Yes, yes, you should. Well, you drew Caroline, and that looked good. You probably drew Caroline better than, you know, I ever would have. Oh, you're still trying to draw Genghis? Oh, just draw it however you want to. I'm sure Genghis would appreciate no matter what. Aw. Jewel, what's wrong? Why can't you go to school? Genghis is a diva. He kind of is, yeah. Yes, Genghis Khan, yep. You can draw Almosaurus. Can you have cat? Yes, 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go take a quick break. I'm also going to grab a drink, and I'm probably going to have to carry Genghis up here because he's sleeping somewhere. So 1 second, let me go grab the boy. Do you want anything on downstairs? I was going to make a drink. Ooh, a drink, sweet. Drinks. All right, good news, I found the boy. What do you mean, arrow? What do you mean, arrow? Angus, what's going on? What's going on, boy, huh? Angus, what happened? Did I take you from where you were? Angus, you okay? He was napping downstairs, so. Angus. Hey, buddy. I know, I brought you up here, didn't I? You okay? Were you sleeping peacefully and all of a sudden I took you? I was. Oh. Here, come on. I know, buddy. I know. Angus, what's going on, huh? Let's look at these paws, huh? These little paw. How you doing, buddy? Why don't you stay up here with us? Keep us company. We'd love to have you. Huh? What do you think? Huh? Here, keep your tail with you. See how weird he is? He's so weird. Right, Genghis? All right, come on. Let's have you lay on your chair, okay? You want to lay on your chair? Come on. Why don't you spend time with us over here, all right? Come on. Oh, I know. Come on. Let's have you roll over on your chair. Here's your chair. I know you like your chair. Oh, there we go. All right. What do you think, buddy? I know. All right, you want me to give you some pets before you lay down? Genghis, will you spend some time with us? Heck yeah. We got cats here. Oh, is your cat gonna be okay, Shadow? No, you gotta keep the curtain on there. Don't touch my blanket. I know, but you keep scratching up the chair. That's why the curtain's there. No, don't show your butt. This is not only cats. All right. All right, let's lay down. Can you squish the cat? What are you doing? Come on. Can you squish the cat? Yeah. What do you think about that? Is that okay? You doing some pawing? Is that good? Oh, there he goes. There we go. All right, good job, buddy. All right, does that feel pretty good? Man, look at all that fur, huh? All right, you good right there, buddy? All right, stay there, be good. Yes, can I help you with something? No, that's not how you ask. How'd you ask for a greenie? You want a greenie? All right, let's get a greenie. Hold on, let's get you a greenie. I gave you a ton earlier, so you're not getting very many, okay? All right. You want a greenie? And can you find it? Where is it? Where'd the greenie go? What about you? You want one too? Look at her tongue. Oh, her tongue's soup. You can take it, buddy. Here, I'll give that one to you. You take that one. Good girl. All right, come on, Genghis. You want your greenies? Come on. I'll put it on your chair for you. Genghis, come here. Genghis, no, not you. You're not Genghis, you're Pancake. Come on your chair. Not you, Pancake. Here, take your greenies. What a good boy. Who's taking his greenies? You are. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Was that tasty? Yeah, that sure was. Was that tasty? Don't look at me like that. You literally had 40 greenies earlier. You can't even give me that kind of look. All right, is that good? All right. Can we get back to drawing? Is that good? Hey, Blank, how are you? Pancake, what are you doing, honey? Don't yell at me. I heard that. It was right in my ear. Don't you dare yell at me. Come on, lay down, buddy. Lay down. Can you squish the cat? Squish the cat. Good boy. That's how we squish the cat, isn't it? That's right. Hi, we're doing pretty good. You gonna show me that belly? Where's that belly? What are you doing? Oh, well, I hope your cat gets better, Shadow. I'm sure a kitty with a stomach bug is no fun, right? Yeah, if you said stomach bug, I would have been, like, curious. How do I get my cat so friendly? I cannot take any credit for that. Those cats came from the shelter. They came with the temperaments that they had, so they came that friendly. I'm not gonna attempt to get any credit for that. That's all them. They chose to be that way. I will consider that I was extremely lucky that they were so friendly, but and I guess they're happy the way we treat them because, you know, you don't see them with any bad habits, you know, very, 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 very good cats. The only thing is they like to scratch their little feet on the carpet, but I mean, that's such a far cry from all the issues we could have had with them, so. Oh, hey, thanks for enjoying my art. I appreciate it. All right, so basically I want to take this sketch up here and I want to transfer it. Well, I don't know. Should I make a different page or? I don't know. Oh no, only 5 people watching the stream. Oh, we're gonna have to get more people in here. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna have to start simping out my cats, probably. I gotta exploit my cats for profit. That's how everyone else does it, right? What do you think, Pancake? You want to be exploited for profit? She's like, no. And I'm like, well. Yes, we're going to exploit you. Pancake, did you hear that? I'm going to exploit you for profit. She doesn't give two meows to me. She's doing her own thing. Sorry, I know it's hard to see any of what I'm doing since I'm using my really light colored pencil here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There's some action happening. Do you ever have like grand plans? So I know when I was still in school, I would have these grand ideas of what I wanted to do for school break and everything, and literally none of them would come into fruition because then I would just be tired, or I just simply wouldn't do them. Am I the only one, or like I kind of feel like I'm kind of hopeless with that because I still do that to this day. Like I have these grand ideas and then I don't get anywhere. Usually a lot of my break plans include sleeping, getting up every so often to eat, just a little bit though, going back to sleep, repeating that for the next few days, and then all of a sudden break is over. And that's genuinely my life, I think, actually. It's not a very fulfilling life, but it's okay, I guess. Where did my pink pen go? What the H's? Oh, there it is. Although, okay, look, dude, I'm definitely planning on working on my webtoon this week. So I'm going to try to start tomorrow. We'll see how that works. I'm going to try to start tomorrow, work on that. And I want to at least get some of the episodes written out, you know? I would love to hear a joke. You have a webtoon? Yeah, I have a webtoon. Who are you talking to? You talking to me, Lynn? Of course I have a webtoon. Silly bean. Look at you not knowing I had a webtoon. You're funny. My webtoon's really bad, though, so I have not read Everything is Fine. There's a lot of webtoons I haven't done or haven't read at all. Sorry, I hit my camera again. I always do that. Hold on, let me grab my link here. So just so you know, that webtoon, those episodes, I did many, many years ago, but I'm currently trying to redo it and stuff. So that's why it looks like crap right now. Just so you know. Why did the vulture cross the road? Because the chicken didn't make it. Ah, yes. Perfect. Did the vulture make it? Well, heck yeah, he did. The chicken didn't, though. And that's kind of the problem. But the vulture crossed the road because the chicken didn't make it. He's lying on the road. The chicken is basically, like, dead. So the vulture is going over there to eat them. That's the joke. Do I ever play Roblox? No, I do not. I do not play Roblox. But hey, no shame to those who do, you know? Thanks, Daddy. I'm gonna call you Big Daddy. That name makes you feel uncomfortable? Well, why'd you name yourself Daddy? Someone's gonna call you Big Daddy one of these days. So you named yourself a name that you feel uncomfortable with? That's interesting. You're changing it? Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like the art. Makes me feel pretty good about myself. Let's change the lighting. You have to wait 10 days. Oh, did you literally just, like, make your name Daddy? Oh, well, why? Well, I really don't understand your reasoning. So you basically named yourself a name that you don't like. So, well, when you go into a stream, people are going to call you by that name. They're not going to, like, call you by anything else. Like, we're not just going to call you Tim or Andy or anything. We're going to call you by that. Maybe next time, don't name yourself a name that you don't like. Blue. Yes. No, wait. Do I want to do... No, I want blue. I want blue. Yes. I'm trying to decide if I still want to add the stars to her hair. I mean, at least I'm not going to do them in watercolor. I'll probably just grab like a gold color and add them on top. Or you know what? I actually have a silver paint I could use. I could probably just do that if I really wanted. Yeah, because silver's awesome. No, I'm out of blue. Oh. I don't know if I like the colors. Let me see though. That kind of works. Okay. Let me let that dry, and I'll see what I do later. All right, let me check the chat, see what's going on. Let's see. Someone doesn't like my stream because it doesn't let you hear audio. Unfortunately, that's not my problem. Who do I think you are? I think you're Almasaurus. Planet found something they like. Awesome. They are highlighted because they are a channel member. So if you see a chat member and they're highlighted green, it just means that they're subscribed to my channel. So they can use all of my chat icons and stuff like that. Like here, I got like little faces of my cats. Because cats are awesome, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, thanks for the flower, and thanks for the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is $5. I mean, not everyone can afford $5, you know what I'm saying? Who was the other? Oh, Stephanie. Thanks for the flower, Stephanie. And thanks, Blank. Oh, and thanks for another blank. Well, thank you. Yeah, I added those cats in a while ago. That was way back, it was last year, or actually earlier this year when my channel first, like, got to that point where it could actually accept memberships and stuff. So I just used pictures of my cats as the little icons that you could, like, use as a reward. I still haven't changed them, mainly because cats are awesome. You're gonna change your name again? All right, good luck. Let's see if I can get a different angle here. There we go. Now I can actually see what's going on. Oh, I forgot to plug my phone in. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. Don't they make you wait every so often after you change your name? Ooh. Blueberry! What's up, Blueberry? Not really ocean, but just kind of like water. Although I'm gonna make her, like, dress like some sort of, like, spacey type thing. Because I think that would look really cool. Oh, gosh darn it, my paint's mixed in with each other. No, stop it. Stop intermingling with each other. Stop it. Be good paints. I don't know anything about gifts or anything like that. I think if you're talking about those little chat stickers, I think those are only for like mobile users. See, I don't know. I didn't even realize they existed until a few months ago. I just know it's near like where you would, anything for like gifts or giving to a streamer, it's kind of near where you type. So like near the keyboard. But that's like kind of like the extent of my knowledge. I definitely don't know the most about that kind of stuff. I know I should. And I know I probably should promote it. I don't know. I just care about drawing more. I'm a simple creature. Hey Frisk, how are you? Welcome back to Art Time. You gonna draw anything today, Frisk? Sorry, I can't really keep my phone from bouncing at the moment. I'm due for a new clamp. This one is really, really, really bad. Well, I guess I shouldn't make this too dark. I still need to put in the details for her. So I was thinking about like, when I was thinking about having like some sort of like sleeve here maybe. I'm running out of gray too. I'm running out of all my colors. I didn't finish doing this. I'm hoping it looks like a universe space cloak by the time I'm done with it. Like, it should look like the universe is coming out of her, like, dress. Kinda. Might be a stretch to think that, but it's okay. Oh, okay. All right, let me check the chat, see what's going on. Oh, you gotta go? No problem. See you later. Thanks. Let's see. Game-wise, you should probably make a new map. Yay, Alamosaurus is back. Bye, Rohi. Have a good day. Yes, make new maps. I mean, you can have as many characters as you want, but if you don't have enough maps to make your game interesting, then it could get really boring for people. So I'm kind of thinking like long term, you know. Having enough to do in a game and having enough content, I find to be like one of the main parts, or one of the main issues with a lot of different games, especially indie games. You know, if you have like a bunch of characters and good lore and stuff, that's fine. But if there's not enough maps of places to explore things to keep your viewers engaged, then that might backfire. You kind of want to have, not saying you need an overabundance, but you don't want to skimp out on the content part of it, you know. God, it's hot in here. Did you turn up the heat?
No.
I thought you did. Hey, Mallymations. What's up, Mally? How things been for you? Hopefully school's been treating you well. I guess you're going to be pretty excited. Do you have off school this upcoming week because of Thanksgiving? You drew a city skyline today, Frisk? Oh my gosh. I can't imagine how difficult that was. I imagine pretty difficult. Yeah, Silk Song and not Hornet, what is it called? Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Those were two big ones. Also, what was that other one? It's a side scroller. It has that something in the Blind Forest. What was it called? Something in the Blind Eerie or Yuri in the Blind Forest. One of those. I know that was also a really big game. I actually got to see behind the scenes of how they made some of the levels, which was pretty cool. I'm more interested in how they make the games, not so much like playing them. I mean, occasionally. Oh, this is Prain's gray? Oh, this is gray. Shit. Ori, yes, that's right. Yes, thank you. Not whatever I said. Don't listen to what I said. No, I dropped my cap. Great. Yay, Amasaurus, you're still here. Yay! Bye, Blank, Howard, bye. We miss you, Blank. Come back again soon. Oh, thanks for the heart. I can't give a good answer as to whether I think your game would be successful or not. That depends on a lot of factors. Are you thinking successful as in it'll bring you money? Are you thinking successful as, people like it? Or, I guess you need to give me a definition of successful, There is a lot of games out there that, don't do so well, even though major studios have a hand in it. And there's indie games out there that people think aren't going to do well, that people love a ton. Yeah, well said, Ivory. I think, and especially a Roblox game, people always appreciate when there's, people making fan content out there, I think you're going to find people that are going to enjoy it and like it, Just keep in mind, if things don't go so well and you don't get as much, viewership or people liking it as you think you should, don't let that keep you from making edits and, making better stuff in the future, Sometimes you make stuff and it doesn't work out the first time or even the second time, Don't let that discourage you from trying a third time, okay? So whether it's successful or not, just make sure you keep your head up and you keep creating, Don't let anything stop you from that overall, creation mindset. But when it comes to, creations that are part of a fandom, like, say, Roblox, I think people simply like a lot of things just because it is from that fandom or from that, you know, genre or theme. You know, you're gonna find people that love it regardless of whether it's good or bad. You know, they just simply want to have fun with it. You know, it's just something new for them to enjoy. You know, it's not. It doesn't need to be the best thing ever. You know, they're not looking for that. They just want to have fun. Similarly to how you just want to have fun making the game. You know. So I think your game will be successful. Yeah, I do. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Welcome back. Ooh, Frisk. That sounds pretty interesting. Is it kind of like Among Us? Do like the village people like you get together and you try to find out who the traitor is before like all of you perish? Oh, okay. That could be a cool take on it. I know a lot of people really got into the Among Us. Among Us. Hi, Xavier. I have no clue what this song is. I just have a mix of music on. You must have a really good ear for, like, soundtracks, then. Like, there's a few soundtracks I might remember, like, some of the songs for, but a lot of these, I don't recognize a lot of these. Well, a lot of games I haven't played, too. That's probably why. It might be Pokemon. Like I said, I don't know. It's just it says it's a game music mix that I have on. Well, hi, Sean. How are you? Ooh, if you want the best video game soundtrack, I would have to say, well, I don't know. There's two types of video games. There's like super serious video games like Dark Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, and then there's like, you know, your Nintendo games, like, you know, and other games like that. I don't know. I have to say that probably Dark Souls soundtrack is probably one of the best soundtracks ever. I mean, especially their boss fighting music. And man, if you've never played any Dark Souls, you need to like expand your mind. Like, seriously, go play some Dark Souls. It's some of the best lore-driven gameplay you'll ever have. I don't think there's too much better than that. Definitely peak gameplay, peak storytelling. And then I might actually put Pokemon actually at the top of the list for like your, you know, more child-friendly games, you know. But man, top of the list, Dark Souls, absolutely. Oh yeah, okay. I guess I should put Final Fantasies maybe in their own. I don't know. I feel like Final Fantasy is kind of their own separate category. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. What I was saying. Yeah. So, Okay, Final Fantasy, I would put in their own category because Final Fantasy music, it's kind of like their. I don't know. I really feel like it's. I don't know how to separate it. Like I don't know if it should be separated by genres, but I kind of feel between Final Fantasy and something like Kirby's Dream World. Those are just two separate genres. Like how do you really determine? Like I feel like if you had to pick the most best of all time, there would be so many close competitors that it would be too hard to make a proper choice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thanks, Singing Kestrel. Oh, Rohi, I thought you left. You came back? Oh, what's up, Baku Sim? I don't know, maybe I'll check those out, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure if I would like that kind of music, to be honest. I gotta re-tape up my pen, or not my pencil, my brush. I'm sorry, I meant Baku Simp. You're a Baku Simp, not a Deku Simp. My bad. You're the second person who's come to the stream and, because when you guys show up into chat, I don't get your real names, right? I don't get any name. It's just what you are called in chat, so that's what I address you by. And somebody came in and they named themselves a certain way. And I said hi, and I'm like, what's up? And then they're like, well, I don't like being called that. I'm like, well, then why did you name yourself that? You realize, that's all I see. I don't get some magical name like Andy or Tabitha. I'm not going to call you that. I'm going to call you by what your username is. So, why would you do that? And then they went and changed their name. But apparently they had just changed their name, so they had to wait, 10 days to change it back. It's like, Why did you do that, you silly bean? You know? Why are you embarrassed? If you're gonna name yourself something, take ownership of it. You're a Baku sim. That's nothing wrong with that, my friend. I know. How dare I call you Ivory? Well, I don't know how to pronounce your whole username, so I gotta shorten it somehow. Unless you pronounce it Ivorytit or Ivory Ivory. I don't know. See, in that case, you just gotta take your best shot, you know. Well, hello, Amanda. How are you? We are drawing. It's what we do. Enjoy yourself. Oh, you've been practicing gratitude recently? Oh. So I should call you thank you, or I should call you the kind ivory. The kindest ivory. Well, see, then here you get, here I'll call you out again, Baku. So like, it runs either one of two ways. Either somebody comes in to chat and they come and they say hello and whatever, and so occasionally I don't say anything, right? I'm just like, oh, okay, someone's here, that's pretty cool. Sometimes people get so offended, they're like, can you say hi to me? Can you do this? Can you do that? And it's like, well, I don't know who to say that to and who like not to. And some people get really weird and demanding. They assume that if they like wave their hand and like say something in chat, I guess I'm supposed to respond to it. So I just say hi to people most of the time, you know. It's whatever. It's not to embarrass anyone. It's just because I don't want to get yelled at, you know. What I hate is when people, like, not you guys, but like some people will come into the chat and they'll be like, can you say my name, please? Or can you acknowledge me in some way? And it's like, okay. Who are you to come in and just demand things? So that's when I give them a little education and tell them to, you know, knock their shit off, you know. And then I send them on their merry way. I'm horrible. But like, you see what I'm saying? I don't know. Have you ever had, like, you ever seen in chat where, like, some people, they'll, I don't know, they just kind of get weird about it. They're like, oh, you didn't say anything to me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Imagine that. You know, like, I'm still horrible, though. Yeah, I was talking about the daddy name. Heck yeah, I was. Well, then why would you name yourself Big Dad, like Daddy? I added the big part because, you know, when you call yourself Daddy, that just means you've got confidence. You've got cojones, you know. If you're going to go around calling yourself Daddy on the internet, I assume you've got some balls, right? So when I call you Daddy and instead you're super embarrassed, I'm beginning to think, well, then why would you do that, you know? Like, take ownership. Like, you the Big Daddy. Like, just take it. Just enjoy it, you know? Don't, you know, don't wuss out on me, you know? That's you the Big Daddy. I'm just saying. My nationality? What is it? Is a nationality, what's that? Like, is like Italian and stuff, or is that if you're white and stuff?
It would be like what country you're from.
Oh, I'm from America. I'm one of them white girls. Yeah, no, nothing special here. I'm just one of them white girls. We do good though. We're pretty good. What am I looking for? Oh, I wanted to, or no, maybe I don't. I don't know. All right, let's work now on... You know what, maybe... Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying, you know? No, I 100% agree, you know? But then again, YouTube didn't they do an update where, like, your name doesn't show up as your username anymore? It's now, like, the name you put in your account or something weird like that. So maybe they didn't think that that part would be seen. I mean, that's the only other thing I could think of that would maybe be, you know, what it was all about, you know? Because I could understand maybe not knowing, and then you're like, oh shoot, I didn't realize I did that. Oh man, now I'm, you know, now people are gonna call me this, you know, and it's like, oh, don't worry about it, you know. Which I kind of don't understand why YouTube is making all those weird changes. I don't know why. I don't know why you'd want to have people by their legal names anyway. It just seems like not a smart or safe choice. Can you hide your embarrassment in your husky's fur? I'll allow it, but I'll do you one better. I'll allow you to hide your embarrassment in my cat's fur. Come over here. Pancake, can you just scoot aside? I'm sorry, I just need some of this. Can you move, please? Thank you. There, hide in this fur. Pancake, is it okay that they hide in your fur like that? Is that okay? She said yes. All right, come on in, Baku. There you go. And her fur is really soft, so you're going to have a good time here. Here's a little area you can rest. Here, we'll have you rest right here. It's okay, honey. They just need a little time to rest in your fur. They're embarrassed, okay? All right. Was that good, Pancake? Did you help hide the embarrassment? Yeah, Pancake's a little sleepy, but that's okay. She's always here for you in the chat. Pancake, can I have some fur too? There we go. Thank you, sweetie. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Pancake, yeah. All right, let's see what the other idiot's doing. Hey. Hey, Genghis. Hey, Genghis. Yeah. Genghis, hey, yo, what up? What up, boy? You mind if we, I don't know, get in your fur? What do you think about that? You think that's, pretty good, or? Well, I'm gonna get in it anyway. All right. Genghis, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna scooch over here. Have you heard about free real estate? Okay, here, let me just get in your fur here, please. Thank you. And you mind if I have that belly? Give me that belly. Oh, give me that belly. All right. There we go. What do you think about that, Genghis? Was that good? Did you enjoy that? What are you doing? Oh, are you getting nice and comfortable? What do you think about that, huh? How you doing? Genghis. Look at these little paws. Look how soft this... You wouldn't think this fur is soft, but trust me, if you were just to feel it, it's very soft. Don't you dare hit me with your leg. Look at these beans. Prized possessions, especially in different countries. Very nice, good beans. They're almost ripe enough to pick. Heck yeah, I got pretty cats. Look at these pretty boy. Look at this pretty boy right here. Hey, you. Do you mind if Baku gets in your fur a little bit? Gotta hide the embarrassment, I think. So... Alright, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Excuse me, can you mind if you scooch over? Can you scooch? Have you heard about our free real estate? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Genghis. I'm sorry. I was just, you know, just getting in your fur. It is incredibly smooth. He's a little oily right now, but I just groomed him yesterday. Right, Genghis? Oh, look at that paw. Look, it looks so good. Oh, your cat's passed away? Oh, I'm sorry about that, Baku. Have you thought about adopting another one or getting another one soon, or is that out of the question for now? What are you doing? Genghis? Pancake, what are you doing? Pancake! Come here! Come here! Alright, bye, Almosaurus. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your shower. Pancake, what's wrong, honey? What's going on? Oh, yes, give me that fur. Give me that tum, and give me that fur. What about you, Genghis? You good? Alright, so we're all good? We've all decided that we're good? Dude, if I could eat Genghis, I might. Like, if it was ethical, like, and like, say like sandwiches grew off of Genghis's fur. That would be awesome. Only if it was ethical, though. I mean, you can say whatever you want in chat, to an extent, but try to keep nonsensical comments to a minimum if you can. If you keep spamming it, that'll probably annoy me. How do I draw the water? Pretty easily, actually. So if you want to draw water, I always start with a really light base layer, let that dry, and then add on some like semicircle blobs. Let that dry, and then if you want, you can even do blobs within the blobs. But that's how mostly I do water. Oh my gosh, awesome body, how are you? Pen art, have I ever done pen art? Probably not like official pen art. I mean, I draw with pen a lot, but I don't do like those incredibly detailed drawings or anything. They're hard. I'm not up for the challenge. Serenity, oh my gosh, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome to the awesomeness that is drawing. Enjoy your stay. I need to practice doing bodies. All I do is faces. I don't do any bodies at all. Which I guess is bad. I mean, obviously you don't want to do floating heads all the time, but hey, sometimes it's fun to do just a floating head. Dude, we all got floating head syndrome when we first start drawing. Dude, I got a floating head right here. It floats. Oh, the one who said remember me? I forget. That's sad. They told me to remember them and I forgot, you know. I have a cute art style. Oh god, well thank you. Like, if you can do a floating head, but then make some, like, design elements around it, I guess that's not too bad, you know? Oh, well, thank you, friend. What kind of pens? Just cheap Bic pens, you know, kind of stuff you might get like at a convenience store. Nothing fancy. These aren't artist grade pens or anything. All right, bye, Shadow. All right, bye. Enjoy talking to your girlfriend. Hold on, let me move my sketchbook a little bit. Pentonic? Ooh, I never heard of that. It sounds cool. Bye, Baku. Don't be embarrassed. I don't do anything special like with art supplies, really. It really is just whatever I can afford, you know, or even if something's on sale, I'll try it, you know. Because I don't like it when art supplies break the bank. I am not a fan of having all of my money go somewhere like that, you know. Hey, pencils aren't boring. Pencils are the foundation of life. This is totally going out. I wish I had a little filler, like I could fill this with ink again. Your girlfriend embarrassed you even more today? Oh, I'm sorry. There, I put a little bit of water in there. I'll put it upside down and we'll see if it gets any water off of that. Do something spacey. Here, I'll try drawing pencil. I don't know if I like, I don't even know if it really shows up. It's too hard to see. You're not going to know what I'm drawing. Well, I guess it's hard to tell what I'm drawing regardless, but... I hate it already. I don't like it. God, I'm so bad at pencil. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I would never do that. I hate eraser smudges. That's like the worst. That's probably why I don't use pencil a whole lot, because I don't want to see the smudges. And then it gets on your hands, and then you end up smudging like other paper, or like you end up smudging your face, and people are like, "Oh, what's that? You got dirt on your face?" I'm like, "No, it's pencil." And they're like, "Oh, you were playing in the dirt," and it's like, shut up, just shut up. All right, I'm gonna do one more sketch, and I think I'm kind of done drawing for today. I know, super sobs. So many sobbings. Well, I've been drawing for 3 hours. I don't know. I'm definitely getting a little tired. Oh, a silly guy. Aw. Thanks for the silly dude. He's so silly. Yes, 3 hours. Oh, thanks, Far From Heart. Oh, I could draw for longer too. It's just that there's other things I want to do too. Like I kind of want to like mosey around, maybe like watch a little TV, maybe go lie down, like take a nap, like things that like I normally wouldn't show you on stream. Those are the things that I'm kind of ready to do. Basically, it's called taking a break in between drawing. See, I kind of envy you because everyone on the other side of the phone, you have it easy. You're able to like, you know, if you want to go eat something or you want to go take a walk somewhere, you can go do that. But I can't really like just go and just like leave like the phone running, you know. How much do I draw a day? Definitely a couple hours worth every day. And then some days there's none because I'm just sleeping all day. So like occasionally there'll be a day where like literally nothing is happening. Do I use pastel or neon colors? Probably more pastel, although a lot of my prior watercolor work had a lot of really saturated colors, like saturated blues and yellows and greens and stuff. Oh yeah. Hey, trust me, it's whatever like I go through in a day is pretty much what you go through in a day, you know? Like I sleep, I eat, I occasionally watch a video, you know. I harass my cats, they harass me. You know, basic stuff. Sometimes like my ADHD gets the best of me and I'm like just kind of stomping around the house mad at things that don't even matter. I do a lot of that. I'm like, this bothers me. It doesn't really matter, but I'm still mad at it. Kind of thing. Yeah, I draw professionally, yeah. I go to anime conventions across the United States, and I sell my art at anime conventions. So that's my job, but I also take part-time jobs here and there, you know. My favorite part about being a cat lover is I'm glad, I like how they can understand me to a point, and I can understand them. Like, I'm not left in the dark. Like, they tell me what they want and what they need, and I try to convey to them what I need, like peace and quiet, or maybe I need, like, a snuggle. And for the most part, we can understand each other. So I guess I like that part about being a cat lover. Do I make enough to survive on drawing alone? No, I do not. That is a big fat no. And I don't think anyone really goes into art thinking that you could do that. There's no way that would be, you know, I don't know. You do it because you love it, you know. You're truly, like, following your dreams and passions of what you want to do. There's definitely not a big payout at the end. The only payout you get is the personal payout of knowing that you did your best to follow your dreams in the end, and you did your best, you know, and you see how far you got in life, you know. I think that's the biggest reward that you get, is kind of that intrinsic reward, you know, not like monetary. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Tell me this is... Oh, okay. I was worried that was an ad. It sounded so much like an ad at first. Like, I'm not going to listen to that. I know I said I wasn't going to do another sketch, but now I'm going to do another sketch. I wish I could do these angles where the person's looking up, but they almost never work out. I think there's like this trend going around where you try to draw Freerin in that the 3/4 looking up angle. I'm not even gonna bother trying because I know I would suck at it. I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe if I put some like elf ears on her, maybe it would kind of look like Freerin. Although I don't think Freerin's hair is this curly. Ugh. Let's see. How do I survive? I survive somehow. Linz, if I had one cat to choose, who's your favorite? Would it be Pancake or Genghis? I'm not even gonna bother choosing one because I like both of them. I don't think I could choose one at this point. Maybe like a little while ago I could have, but I can't choose a favorite anymore. They're both too precious to me. Even if Pancake or Genghis can't understand what I mean, I don't know, I would feel bad choosing a favorite. There's my attempt at a looking up angle. Hopefully it looks kind of convincing. The only reason why I kind of know how to draw this angle is because I've read too much My Goddess. It's an anime and it's also a manga. And the author draws the goddesses looking up quite a lot. Because they have like ethereal kind of poses, so. That's also where I learned to draw bangles too. Like accessories and stuff. Oh, gracias. I'm glad you like them. Thanks, Serenity. Oh, look, more. Oh my gosh. So many poos. Such little time. There. It's supposed to look like she has wings coming out. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, there's so much poo. I never thought I'd say that. I don't even know how you get these gems. They don't give me any. You just randomly get it? What? No way. Maybe I'll have to, like, look at it and see if they even give it. I don't think they give it out to just anybody. I think it's like you're selected or something. There, what do you think about my angel? Kind of like my little angel thing. Now I'm kind of like in an angel mood. I got that angel, got this angel. A lot of people say I sound like Sadie. Now I just need, like, voice acting companies to think the same thing so that they'll hire me. That'd be awesome. You posted in the community? Okay. I'll have to go check it out when I'm done on here. Oh, another little poo. Oh, thank you. Dude, I hate AI too. I actually thought about making like a short comic dedicated towards AI. So get this. So oh, thanks for the heart. Okay, so I'm thinking about making a comic about AI. So it starts off with basically the dude who developed AI just made the AI, right? He got it done, he sent it out, now people are starting to use it. I'm gonna make it to where maybe he has just some younger person looks up to him, and that younger person is an artist. They wanna do art, okay? So like, let's say it's a niece or a daughter or something. So she's drawing and she's showing her dad or the person who made AI. She's like, hey, look at this, look what I made, and the dad's like, oh, that's pretty cool, but you know, look, and then he shows her the AI that he made. So he shows it to her. She's like, look, instead of drawing, you could actually just make this with AI. Look, all your favorite artists, you can do whatever you want on there. And she looks at it and she's like, but I wanna do it myself. Like I wanna draw. I like drawing. He's like, Well, don't have silly dreams like that. Why don't you just use AI? It's easy and it's free. And she's like, so she takes it, and then like another episode, she looks at it and realizes that all her favorite artists, all of their art was scalped, right? So it was all scalped to use to make it, and she starts feeling kind of gross. She's like, so she goes to her dad, or the person who made AI. She says, "Hey, Dad, did you know that AI actually took their images without permission?" And he looks at her, silly girl, they posted that online. We're allowed to use their images for free, and we don't even need their consent. Isn't it great? Look, honey, you can make your own your own image of that favorite artist you like. And he's like, and the daughter's like, well, Dad, isn't that wrong? Well, shouldn't we have gotten their permission first? He's like, well, why would we do that? So she realizes this isn't going anywhere. She goes off, She still decides to do art. She's trying to practice and improve and everything. Her dad sees how she's trying and decides to amp up the AI thing. So now it's more powerful than ever, and it's scalped more images and whatever. So it's kind of like AI advancing. And she slowly realizes this. But AI, so art is her passion. That's what she wants to do. Her dad is making it easier and easier for just anybody so she wants to be an artist when she grows up. So she's in her teens now, and she goes to art school, and she finishes. So now she's done. And by the time she wants to, so she's been telling her dad, hey, it's been really hard getting a job. Nobody wants to hire me because, unfortunately, everybody uses AI. They use it for gaming. They use it for graphic design. They're using it for everything. And her dad seems proud. He's like, yeah, isn't it great? Now we don't need people, like, now people can focus their time on other things. And she's like, okay, but Dad, you realize that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an artist when I grew up. I want people to like my work. And he looks at her and he can't understand. He's like, why would you want that, sweetie? Everything's obsolete now. You can just do it with artificial intelligence. Why would you waste your time? And she looks at him and she's like, all right. So she decides that she no longer wants to be an artist, and she goes into a dead-end job. She goes and gets a family, and she gets more and more depressed over time. Now, through all of this, AI has been advancing. Now, doctors and medicine, all of that can be done with AI. Anything to do with lawyers, that's all AI. Humans it's not just art. There's other fields that are being affected by this. You can now go to the doctor and get prescribed for something just by typing your symptoms into the AI machine. So he goes and he sends her an AI thing that he made, and it lets her go to the doctor. She goes to the doctor and she talks about her symptoms. It turns out she's actually very depressed. Her life, she can't be an artist. Nobody will hire her. She can't even see a real doctor now to talk about her very real depression and the issues that she's facing. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but the result of the things that she's going through is going to affect the maker of AI. So if he knew that this was going to happen to someone close to him, it's supposed to make him think, why would you have done this in the first place? And I don't know how I'm going to word it yet or anything. Maybe I'll write out a script for it, but I want the people who made AI to realize this. You're screwing up, and you're going to be screwing up little kids with passions, maybe even people close to you one day. What if that was your daughter, whose art, she got really famous, and that was your AI machine taking her art and putting it into your AI machine so scumbags could take it and sell it for a profit on cheap Chinese sites? What if that happened to your niece, your son, your granddaughter? You got to think about these things, because when you decide to put that out there, you're not immune to that, So, no, the dad's not AI. He's a human. But you know what? Sometimes the girl felt that the best advice she got actually was from the AI and not her own dad. So when a lot of stuff goes down, the dad is going to come across some journal entries that she wrote on her little AI journal tracker. And it turns out that the girl never felt like she had a dad in the first place. He was just so caught up in making artificial intelligence that he wasn't even focused on making human connections to begin with. And in his mind, he thought he was doing good. Like, he thought he was, this idiot, this asshole thought he was doing good for humanity by doing this. But you know what he was doing? He was driving his family away. He was driving his close friends away. He was driving people with potential into ruin. You know, driving away, you know? So, and that's his own fault, you know? It's basically something to just stick to the person who made AI, because now say that, you know, say he's got a granddaughter or a young kid who loves to do art, wants to do good, and he should realize that because you had AI scalp images to create your machines and learn it, that now this person probably doesn't have the passion that they should. You know, there's now no reason for them to. You've made their profession obsolete because your machine could do it better. You know, this world is for people. People should be creating for other people. If you want machines creating for other people, then go have machines create for machines. Don't have machines take jobs that people should be having, right? And I'm saying too much, but, you know, it's incredibly messed up, and I'm hoping an incredibly messed up comic, because, you know what, you can say things, but unless you have, you know, power behind your voice, whether it's a strong image, a compelling story, something shocking, people just don't stop and listen. They don't stop and think, you know? Like the people who take my art and resell it online, you know, do they ever stop and think that, you know, that could be your granddaughter someday? That could be your friend, you know, your friend, you know, look, can you look at them and say, hey, look, I sell this online, you know, that could happen to them someday. You need to imagine it happening to them, you know? So, I don't know. But it's just all freaking messed up and weird and just BS. But that was just like a little, I don't know, kind of like a little comic I was thinking about, you know. And it's going to be, I know what the end result's going to be. I know what's going to happen to this person. Because the same thing would happen to me if I felt this way. And I know what the end result going to be. It's a very serious topic. You know, imagine your passion being taken away from you. What do you live for? Could you answer that? I don't think I could. You know, it's going to be a very hard to swallow kind of story, but I feel like I need to outline what's happening when you do that with AI. When you decide that you want to place value in a machine or artificial learning or encoding other than another person. Artificial intelligence is going to be here forever. We as people, we only get a certain amount of time on Earth, you know? And there's no guarantee of an afterlife. I don't care what religion you are. You can't guarantee it. You can't prove it and you can't guarantee it. And that's all that matters. So if you can't prove it, that means that these years that you have here are the only things you can hold on to. So you have to think wisely about where you're going to put your energy into, who you're going to give that energy, and how you're going to spend it. I don't know. I think that's just, you know, how it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, what up, James? You coming during my rant? Yeah, I'm just ranting about AI. It's what I do. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was about to get going here. I'm kind of tired. I know I said I would only draw for a little while longer, but then I got on a tangent. But I think it's a good idea. I need to outline it some more. I'm probably thinking about making it like a really short, like animated kind of like movie on YouTube. So like it's just these short little animated episodes, you know. What are we drawing tonight? Well, I was kind of drawing these angel-like creatures earlier, some watercolor, but I'm actually getting off. I've been live for 3.5 hours. I think I'm good now. I feel good. Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, and thanks for people who sent little chats and stuff during my rant. I didn't get a chance to thank you, but thank you. Your stream failed? Why would you say your stream failed? What do you, like, what? Like, YouTube kicked you off, or no one watched it? That's not a failure of a stream. Just so you know. I don't know why you would consider that a failure. What, were you expecting, like, 10 people to show up, or? Look, yo, if you're gonna stream, you gotta learn to stream to 0 people. When you start streaming, no one's gonna show up, right? You gotta wait for that to happen. That's not something that will just happen, you know? It doesn't matter if it's late or not. People will come if there's interest. Yeah, a failed stream is like maybe it was technologically not working or the internet wasn't working. Nobody showing up to a stream is not a failed stream. You can't take it like that. You gotta stop worrying about it so much. If you want to be a streamer, be a streamer. But if you want to be a game dev, focus on your game. Streaming is just a byproduct of it. But hey, I am gonna go though. I'm gonna go sleep and whatnot. Yo, what's up, Demon Child? I know you said hi, but I gotta say bye because I'm going. We going, boy. All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming, hanging out on Sunday. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving or any holidays, happy holidays. I'm sure I'll be on again. I just need to rest for a little bit right now. So, thanks for everyone for coming. Hope I see you guys a little later. Hang out. Come enjoy it, okay? All right. Bye.